Hi, welcome. Today we're going to be doing early 2025 predictions. And by early, I mean January, February, and March. We're just going to talk about the first quarter of the year. Today we're talking about these readings for Virgos. My Virgos who are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Those intentions have been set as I've cleansed and shuffled the decks. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading, Virgo. We're going to start with some foundation cards, but I love this deck and you'll see why in a minute if you are not familiar with it already. Just quite big, bigger than my hands. So I've already done a shuffle. Just a couple more shuffles just to feel it out and see where we are. Oh, Nine of Swords. Okay. Nine of Swords paying off. Whew. Okay, so the general energy of the beginning of the year is Nine of Swords. King of Wands for our early part of the quarter, January-ish. Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, I said King of Swords, but I meant King of Wands. Queen of Swords. And then Ten of Cups. That's not bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. We're going to get some clarifying cards here. I just got these cards from this is the Good Fortune Tarot deck. I just got it like a couple days ago. And I waited for this deck for 2025 readings. So I like to start the new year with a new deck. I'm going to do new predictions with this new deck. This is going to be my clarifying deck. Okay, I'm going to do one or two more shuffles for Virgo. We'll start there. Ace of Swords reversed, Four of Swords, and Four of Cups. Okay, interesting. I've done a pre-shuffle. I do a pre-shuffle for before these readings. We had Four of Cups and Four of Swords for Virgo in the general energy before. So that's already been here. Okay, let's get some more information. Let's get a couple more cards for the other months of the year before we get into the actual reading. Interesting. Okay, Virgo, let's go. Nine of Swords, general energy. Obviously, we see this as a anxiety card in most cases. What you have anxiety about, I don't know. I think the anxiety is because you don't see what's coming. This may be related to coming out of 2024 and coming into 2025 with a lot on your plate, a lot of anxiety, a lot to worry about. So let's take a look at the story here. We got an Ace of Swords in reverse. So this is not having clarity on a situation, definitely feeling unclear. And that could certainly lead to anxiety. It would certainly do. And being in a period of rest, needing rest. So that speaks to it. We got a lot of swords here and Four of Cups. Feeling a little apathetic. Okay. So this general energy, definitely very low energy, not high energy. That while it might read as something not positive, I read this as something pretty consistent with the end of a very difficult year. And I think 2024 was a particularly difficult year for a lot of people. I definitely see that there might be a need, especially for Virgos who are known for really being in the mind and thinking, being our hard workers among our hard workers of the zodiac. Coming into 2025 with this kind of lull sort of energy, period of rest, maybe a need to shut down not really having, like I said, clarity. Don't know what's going to happen in 2025. Worried about what's going to happen in 2025. Is it going to be more of the same? Is it going to be more of the same? That's what I'm feeling. Like wanting to just give up and stay in bed. I feel like I'm talking to Virgos who just don't even want to deal with anything right now. Just want to be done. Just want to close your eyes, stay in bed, shut out the world. I've had too much. I have had too much. But we've already seen some of these cards, Virgo. So get ready. That's why you're here. Because you're feeling like this and you need to see what's coming. And what you got here is the King of Wands. Kings are that authoritative energy. I mean, they command the suit. This is the suit of fire and creativity and projects right out of the gate in January. What is with that? Let's see more about this King of Wands. Well, this King of Wands comes with Three of Pentacles, Hangman, and Judgment, and Awakening. And Awakening. You're going to be coming into the new year with a new perspective. Okay, we're going to kind of do kind of a preliminary vibe check, and then we're going to put this whole story together, but I'm already feeling like I know what the story is. I already feel like I have a good feel for it. Okay, so let's just be honest. 2024 sucked for you. It was a shitty, hard year for you. It was not playing games. 2024 was a growth year for you because 2025 is the year of reaping the rewards of what you've sown. You put in some hard work. I am not going into the past in these readings as much as I might be tempted to go into the past and go far into the future. We're not doing that. We're going to try and stay focused into 2025. But the foundation of going into 2025 is you paid some dues and you are about to reap some rewards. And it's going to start with some creative energy that you have. You are an expert in something. You know your stuff. There is an area in your life where you know something really, really well. And I feel like this is bringing you into an energy where you finally feel confident in this skill, this knowledge that you have here. And that's how you're starting off the year. And it's a really great way to start because you're having an awakening. These are major arcana, both of these. New perspective and an awakening. This could be a spiritual awakening that you're having. A spiritual awakening. This is not related to money or starting a new business. I mean, it could be, but I think I'd be stretching it if that's what I was talking about. I think this Nine of Swords, I don't understand what's going on anymore. Why don't I just give up and sleep? Who cares? All of this, these seasons in life are meant to bring you to a new place. They are all here for a reason. They don't feel like they're here for a reason. They feel like crap in the moment. Nobody wants to feel like they don't want to feel. Nobody wants to feel that way, ever. But it's here for a reason, and it feels like it's long and horrible and there's no way out sometimes, but it can bring you to a period of rebirth. It can bring you to an awakening, and that's what you're going through. This is for a Virgo who's having an awakening. I believe for many of you it's a spiritual awakening. You're having a new perspective on the situation, probably a new perspective on the year that you just got through. and you're going to have some reward here. Some initial reward is paying off very, very quickly from this change. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's a monetary reward that you're going to have, but it might be. It might be. Monetary reward from a spiritual awakening? How, may you ask? Let's find out. Queen of Swords. Okay, moving into February with the Queen of Swords energy. So you're owning this clarity of mind. You're very much owning that knowledge, that King of Wands creativity and knowledge that you have earned, that place that you have earned. And now you're moving into February feeling this shift, right? This clarity, this power, that female, I should say feminine, not female, powerful, nurturing, I mean, this is independent, cutting through the bullshit sort of energy. We've got an Ace of Pentacles reversed. We've got a King of Cups reversed. And we've got Six of Pentacles. Interesting. You know, when I saw her, one of the things I wanted to say, which I often think when I see this particular Queen of Swords, is let's be reminded that the kings and queens, especially of the swords suit, the swords in particular, the swords are not a suit of emotion. This is not necessarily the people that are making you feel good. I mean, if you think of the King of Swords, that's someone that's going to cut your throat if they have to, right? So the Queen of Swords gives me similar vibes, man. She's definitely going to take no prisoners in her actions. And with the King of Cups reversed, I definitely feel that this is not necessarily about the warm and fuzzy emotions here. This is something that's all about the mind and all about the logic. There's not a lot of warm and fuzzy going on here. And then the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So this is not saying that you're not going to have a new beginning, you're not going to be planting seeds, you're not going to be growing things. It's not necessarily the opposite of what the Ace of Pentacles means. It means maybe that this is not your focus, that this is not about planting seeds. This is not about growing money. Well, this is not about work. Like I was saying, I feel like this is a spiritual thing. And then we have Six of Pentacles here. And Six of Pentacles, this is a very charitable card. This is definitely an evolved place in the Pentacles suit. So this particular person has come through the journey. They've gone past the Ace, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5. And now they're at the 6. In this place of charitable giving and community. Okay. I need more clarity on what's happening here in February, but I feel like there is a cutting of ties happening in February. That's what I feel like. And it's going to bring in some newness that you've needed for a long time. Something from a social community setting. I'm going to get some more clarity on this. So really what I'm feeling here for February feels a little bit scattered when I look at the cards initially. We were looking at swords, cups, and pentacles. So it is actually kind of balanced. What we're lacking here is the wands. But we did have the King of Wands energy, I mean, top of the suit coming out in the very beginning of the year. So you may be carrying that King of Wands energy in with you in February. A lot of fire energy, a lot of authoritative energy. And then we come in with the Queen. The Queen, like I said, is taking no prisoners. This is not about emotions. This is not about bringing your emotion into the situation. It's about bringing logic into the situation. And this was clarified by Temperance, which is exactly what I was thinking. We're bringing some harmony into this situation. So we're cutting some ties here to bring harmony into the situation. And the Ace of Pentacles reversed, like I said, that's not a negative card. It doesn't mean you're not starting new things. It doesn't mean you're not making money. It doesn't mean you're not planting seeds. It means you're cutting ties with whatever you thought that you had going on here. You've had a new beginning already. Actually, very recently, you thought you had a new start, something that was going to be rewarding for you creatively, financially, probably a job that you started maybe a few years ago, maybe a year ago, maybe it was last year. Maybe this job is what created this experience. But I don't think it was a job. I do think it was something far more difficult than that. Maybe a job was part of the situation, but now you're coming in and you're cutting ties with something to make sure that you're bringing harmony and balance into your life, as clarified by the Temperance card. You're bringing harmony and balance into your life in February. The spiritual awakening is the impetus for it. Actually, the impetus for it was your shitty 2024, but you're re-energizing yourself in January. You're coming at life with a new perspective. You're focusing on building something new for yourself. You know yourself. You're feeling it. You're feeling your power. You're feeling your confidence. You know where you belong. You know where you stand. You understand your worth and your value. That's what's happening here. You're bringing harmony and peace into your life. And this is ushering in new partnerships, new relationships, abundance, more community, a better beginning, a better 2025 than you had for 2024. That's for sure. And in March, we have 10 of Cups. My God, please don't, I mean, what is going to happen after March? I don't want to see it because this is too good. 10 of Cups in March. Okay. Why 10 of Cups in March? We've got a Knight of Pentacles reversed, another reversed Pentacle. We've got a 3 of Cups. Look at this with the... Yeah, that's more sharing, reward. This is emotional reward. The 10 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. Taking a pause. Taking a pause on the bunny building. Knight of Pentacles. This is very slow energy for Pentacles and it's reversed. Okay. I need another clarifying card before I say more. Look at that King of Wands again. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't need clarification. Do you need clarification? All right, time to come forward here. We're putting the story together. Okay, so 2024, yucky. Came out of 2024. I am sorry for whatever it is that you went through in 2024. I do one card pulls once a week, and sometimes we dig into the nitty gritty from the one card pulls. It's a little bit more psychically inclined than just a general predictive tarot reading. So I may have in some of my Virgo readings pulled from what was going on in 2024 here and gotten into this a little bit in more nitty gritty for you. I'm sure there's a lot of different situations for a lot of different Virgos that contribute to this. But this is more than just a work situation for sure. This is a general, there's a lot of things contributing to this in your life. And generally this can, one really bad negative thing can impact another part of your life, and it can turn into a snowball effect. You may have had a snowball effect there. You don't know how to get control of the situation. You have anxiety all around you, just consistently overwhelmed and feeling completely exhausted to the point that it pulled you right into apathy, which is a very, very bad place to be, because that's when you're almost like not wanting to feel at all, right? So this is 2024. Everything about it coming out of 2024 is just like, yucko, man. Yuck. We don't want to feel this way. But then you walk into 2025 and you've got King of Wands energy starting and clarifying. You've got 2 King of Wands in the first part of 2025. This, Virgo, is you in 2025. Whatever it is that happened here gave you this. It gave you this courage, this confidence, this insight for you to know you are the King of Wands. You're not finding a King of Wands. This is not a love reading. This is who you are. You are this King of Wands. And something that happened gave you an awareness, an awakening. Judgment happened. You received the clarity that you needed. Something gave you this new perspective to have an awakening and realize who you really are. And that allowed you to break free of all of this anxiety and apathy and exhaustion. You're like, wait a minute. No, I am done. I am done. I am worth so much more than this. I'm worth so much more than this. If this is a relationship that's taking too much from you, if this is a career or a job that's taking too much from you, anything that's eating away at you, maybe you have too much debt. I don't really feel like it is. I do feel like this is relationship focused. So it's some sort of relationship. It's a relationship at work. It's a romantic relationship. It may be a friendship, but I really feel like it's something powerful in your life, a very, very powerful relationship that has really impacted you, and you're changing, you're making a change for things. You know, we have these minor arcana. These are moving the energy along as you're hitting these major milestones. You've hit an incredibly major milestone right out of the gate in the beginning of 2025. But it's not like January is any magical new day. The day before was the day before. It just happened to be the 31st in a previous year, 2024. You have been marching toward this all along, and it just so happens in January, the beginning of a new year, is when you're hitting a major, major, major life milestone. Complete rebirth comes with a new perspective. And we've got these minor arcana, like I said, 3 of Pentacles moving it along. You're going to be working towards something new. We've got Kings and Queens here. We've got our Queen of Swords. Again, she doesn't take any shit. This is you realizing who you are, and you should be feeling good in that energy. And so you're going to walk into whatever situation you need to walk into. You're not going to be wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're not going to let this person gaslight you, right? You know what you need. You know what you know. And you're going to cut ties with whatever this new thing was that you began. And I'm looking at Pentacles here. I'm thinking work here. You're going to be cutting ties at work. And that's bringing harmony and balance into your life. It's bringing harmony and balance into your life. New connections, a lot of good is coming as a result of cutting this tie. And cutting this tie, I think, is part of what was worrying you so much. You really didn't want to cut this tie. You put a lot of maybe time and energy into this. It was difficult to make this move or invest in this in the first place. Walking away from this was very, very hard for you. Having this moment, whatever happened, causing all of this anxiety and stress towards the end of the year, if you finally reached your breaking point and cutting ties no longer is difficult for you, and you're better off for it. You are so much better off for it. And that is just shown by March, 10 of Cups. So when you cut these ties, you are feeling this harmonious, you know, almost an immediate effect of cutting that tie, and everything you want or need is waiting for you. You're definitely being held by spirit. You're definitely being held. You're being guided and loved. You're being guided to do this, and you're going to be held on the other side. We've got slow energy in the pentacles here, just taking a pause, taking a break. Maybe you're taking a break from work. I'm not saying jump off the deep end and leave your job and don't have anything to hold you on the other side. That's absolutely terrible advice for one human being to give to another. But I am saying that you are definitely being guided and spiritually led. You are loved. You are held. The universe is behind you in taking care of yourself and creating that balance for yourself, in cutting that tie. There's probably something waiting for you on the other side. This is not going to be about making money. This is probably going to be an endeavor that's more fulfilling for you spiritually. Maybe part of that awakening is, hey, I don't need to make a lot of money. Why am I killing myself at this job just to make money? I'm not going to live a very long life. I'm not able to enjoy my life. All I'm doing is filling a bank account. Maybe that's part of the spiritual awakening, because I definitely have a lot of work energy here. A lot of work energy here. I think you're moving into something that you feel more passionate about, that's more fulfilling, and you're going to realize how fulfilling it is very, very quickly. We're moving from 6 to 7 of Pentacles energy from very quickly from February to March, right? This charitable, giving, wonderful generosity, and this slowing down. This is an evolution in work. We've got 3 of Pentacles here. We're definitely going through some evolution energy in this work, how you're making your money, how you're taking care of yourself. There's some evolution in that there. And then this 3 of Cups, I mean, this is just going hand in hand with the 10 of Cups. Just, this is definitely a fulfillment card. This is fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, everything that you are striving for in life. There's this one obstacle that's in your way. There's been this one obstacle that's been in your way, and it's been cleared. It's been cleared, and you have a final tie to cut. And that's all you need to actually break through and see this. So congratulations, Virgo. I am so very happy for you. I'm so happy for you, especially given all of this. To go from this to this is incredible. And it's exactly why I love tarot so much. Keep the hope alive. Until next time, thank you for joining me, Virgo.